Hi, I'm here with the wonderful vet teachers of Marist College, Cogra and Marsland College at Randwick, and we're just going to go through the process of creating a Google form. Google Forms could be used for collection of student data, could be used for a test, an online test, could be used to gather work placement details. There's a whole lot of applications for Google Forms. I'm going to go to Create and the Form menu. And you can see what this does is it opens up a theme and title window. I'm going to do Vet Teachers and hit OK. Alright, so a word of warning, if you look at the top there, there's form settings. Now, if you were distributing this to students, you would need to ensure that these top two buttons are unticked. If you were distributing it to staff, if you tick these buttons, when you fill out the form, it will automatically collect your username, but it will not work for kids. So we need to ensure that these are unticked at the top here. So I'm going to ask a question, and the question, the purpose of this form is going to be an end of topic evaluation. So please record what you enjoyed teaching in this unit. This is obviously a question that requires elaboration here, so I'm going to go with a paragraph text as my response, and I'm going to make this a required question. That means the person can't continue in the form without completing their response here. I'm going to hit done. I'm going to add another question. It's going to be now a scale. To what extent did the vet coordinator facilitate, this is a loaded question for Dom, the effective learning or effective distribution of resources in this framework? And my scale will be not effective to highly effective. Okay, required question. So that's what my scale looks like here. I could add a multiple choice here. Please indicate your framework. And it might be construction, busy services, IT, hospo, make it a required question. So you can see my form is slowly being generated. Any required question has a small little red asterisk next to it. Now the step would be, how do I get you to fill this out? There's a number of ways that I could do this. Before I do that though, what I need to do is click on View Responses. And what it does in my Google Drive is it not only creates a file that is the form, but it also creates a spreadsheet file to where all of my responses will be stored. Okay, so here is my form. Let me just unlink form there for the moment. It didn't update. Choose response destination. I'm creating that. Okay, so in terms of distributing this form, I have a number of options. If I go to send form, I could put all of your email addresses in here, or if I've created a Google contact list or a group, which I have, I'm going to send it that way. So I've created a contact list called Vet Cloud Share, where all of you are in it, and the form is going to be included in the email. So if you can go to your emails now and complete my form. Alt-P is to... So you can see all of the responses here that are aggregating in this spreadsheet. Just going back to show you that in Drive, can you see the difference? This is my form, this is my responses. Okay, so this is where all of my things belong. Now, if you start talking about things like site visits, and I'll show you a couple of forms that I've got there, this could make it incredibly simple. Evaluations at the end of the unit, you would have one form for the whole year where there's a little drop-down list. They choose the unit of work, they evaluate it. You're no longer handling paper copies of evaluations. It's all in the one spot. What I would do, however, for students is they need a field to put in their name. Okay, and you would need to do that in the development of the form. Now, the other thing is, if I now go to form, this is the power of it. Go to form, show summary of responses. Look at this.
60%.
Please indicate your framework. Number of daily responses. Now, obviously I would need to vet this, but if it was a how to use your bench plane, and I'm going to ask a multiple choice question about this video. Now, if you wanted the kids to access this and it was sort of like a little exam, well, they could have headphones in and stuff. So if I went to my Google form, within the Google form itself, you can add an item. Video. Paste the YouTube clip in. URL, sorry. Select. Course there is. What was the key safety element in this video? 1. Your hands out of the way. Head over the job. Wear gloves. Tie hair back. Okay, so just to show you what that would look like then, remember I'm in editing mode here, and this again could be a collaborative exercise. You could create a form at the same time as other people by simply going and adding collaborators. Never add students as collaborators, because they'll stuff your whole form up. Like some people, when they thought, okay, I'm going to get this out to my students, added the kids as collaborators, and kids came in and changed all the questions. Yeah. All right? So when you're sending this to kids, you either send form or you get the kids to view the live form. Send them the link. Okay? So just to show you what that looks like then, this is what you saw. If I scroll down, play the video.
Watch the video and answer the following question.
Yep.
Building Crafts College, and we're going to be making...
Wear gloves, submit. Okay, why is it flagging those questions? Because they're all required questions. I haven't filled them out, so it's not allowing me to submit. Okay? So put some text in there, there, submit. All right. Can you see this is a bit of a game changer, the forms? Can you have a look for me then on the site? I've put some examples up there. Just got to close this.